Hello everyone. I am soft skills trainer from Department of Career Planning and Development, Chandigarh University. So today we are going to talk about a very important topic of soft skills, not particularly topic, it's an activity which is quite closely related to group discussions. So, first of all, in the first few minutes, I will just like to revise whatever is important in the group discussion. Right? So, first question, why do we have a group discussion, and why most of the MNCs, when they come in the universities, in the colleges for the placements, why do they have group discussion as the screening round? What are the qualities which comes out from the group discussion of a candidate? What do they really check? What are the some do's and don'ts of the group discussion? So it's a group who discusses. So if a group is there, then one of the major personality trait which comes out is your social adjustment qualities. How well you can adjust socially, how well you can interact with people whom you don't know, right? Because you are not aware who's the person who's sitting on the right side of yours, on the left side of yours, right? So a person who's bit socially awkward, he will not be able to participate confidently. Now the second thing is discussion. It's a group and then it's a discussion. To have a discussion, we have a topic, and to give points, we must have the required knowledge on that particular topic. So second thing is your knowledge about the topic which is being checked. And the lastly is what kind of personality you have. When I talk about personality, it is your behavior according to the situation, right? So it depends on the two parameters, your behavior and interacting with the situation. So in your personality there can be various traits: confidence, ability to influence others, your reasoning skills, your social adjustment, your cooperation, your liveliness, your tactfulness, your effective intelligence, your organizing skills, right? So each and everything comes in your personality. So everything is being checked and everything comes out clearly in the group discussion. Now, why most of the organization have group discussion in the first round? Because it is very less time consuming. Only in around 15-20 minutes, the fate of 20 people at least is decided. So you cannot have the interview of 20 people. So each interview will take at least 20 minutes. So 20 into 20, at least 400 minutes. But here, only in 20 minutes, the fate is being decided. Now, what are the things which comes out? I have told you, and how it comes out. Because once you are sitting in the group discussion, you have to speak. Your body language matters. The way you are speaking, the way you are giving ideas, the way you are interacting with others, the way you are handling these situations, it matters. So what are the various situations which can come out in the group discussion? First is that there might be a person who is not willing to cooperate, and mostly you will see such situation in the group discussion, particularly in the placement rounds. Why? Because everyone wants to get selected, and when they want to get selected, they try to create chaos by raising their pitch of their voices, not allowing others to participate. They forget that it's a discussion, not a debate. They are insecure about their selection, and it comes out very clearly, right? Okay, after revising whatever we knew about the group discussion, we'll straight away go to the fishbowl discussion. Now, the difference between fishbowl discussion and group discussion is that there will be a fishbowl which is few number of students sitting in the circular manner. Then there will be some other students who will be sitting or standing in the outer periphery of that circle, who will be acting as a listener while the group discussion is taking place. So it is a basic difference. Now, the idea is that a fishbowl discussion is a neat concept in the way it interacts with the students. It can altered for different subjects and class size. The main idea is to create controlled classroom discussion on one topic. The students will be given a topic to study and research. Then small group of students will start discussing the topic while the rest of the class sit around them taking notes and not contributing. The students in the middle are the fish and the class is the bowl, right? So that is how the name comes from. As they go into the conversation, the teacher will go and tap one of the inner student and replace them with one from outside. So it is not only the teacher, some other student who feels that yes, I want to replace that particular student, he or she can come and tap that person and replace him. They will do this until they make it all the way around the class. So they will do it till the time the fish, that is the original epic center of the students who were sitting in between, they are not being replaced completely, right? So this is the main idea. So the layout is like this. Generally there will be more than 2 people, around 5, 6, 7 people will be sitting in the inner circle, and the others will be observing them, and the teacher or the trainer will be standing outside observing and maintaining the whole activity, right? I'll again reiterate, like you are able to see a big circle and then 2 chairs. So they can be, the minimum number of people required is 2, but generally we have around 6 to 7 or 6, 7 or 8 people in the central circle, in the inner circle, and others will be observing, right? The outermost circle is for those students who will be not participating, but they will be observing, they will be listening, they will be making notes of what others are saying. Now, so what are the pros of the fishbowl discussion? So every group discussion has some pros, it has some cons. So first is you get many ideas and point of views, certainly, because 7-8 people participating in the inner circle, others are observing. Others might be thinking that I may have a better point than the other person, or there will be people who may not agree with whatever that particular candidate is saying. So he or she will be making notes from outside. So suppose 7 people are sitting inside the circle, in the inner circle, and around 7 or around 10 or 15 students are sitting in the outer periphery, outer circle. So everyone is noticing each other, and there will be around 17 or more than 20 opinions on that particular topic, so you get lot of ideas, right? And it is not obvious that one idea will be similar to others, because everyone is unique, right? That is how the situation gets, a bit chaotic in the group discussion, because someone will may not agree with the other person's opinion. Then it will help teach different social skills. How? Suppose you gave a topic, you gave some opinion on that particular topic, and the other group, the whole group, or there are some people who may not agree with your point. Then in such situation you need to maintain your calm, you need to think, you need to come up with more reasonable points, right? You need to come up with good examples to support your point, right? You suppose there's a person who is very dominating, is not allowing others to speak, then were you able to take the initiative for whole group to tell that particular person to keep calm, let others speak, right? Because it's a discussion, not a debate. So do you have that much guts? It comes out, do you have that cooperation? If there's a consensus in this group and you are the only one who is not having good ideas, but still who is not flexible, who is not accepting, yes I am wrong, so this also comes out. Then in this group discussion, fishbowl discussion, we can it is not limited, we can discuss on any random topic. It can be an abstract topic, it can be a social topic, it can be a topic on technology or science, it can be a topic on current affairs, right? And this type of discussion can work for all the ages. Generally I have seen in most of the corporates as well, they conduct such an activity. Why? Because they are able to understand that what is the mentality of the employees in my office, because you are able to get various opinions on the particular topic, isn't it, right? And they'll also be able to understand that who is the person who is coming from the outer periphery, outer circle, and tapping that person, on what basis one has tapped that person. Maybe if that particular person was not able to contribute much in the discussion, then it's fine, but there are people who generally don't like others and they come up. So again, you'll be able to know this thing, that is that person who is tapping, is he becoming reasonable or not, right? So personality trait of both the people comes out. So now let's talk about the cons, some disadvantages of the fishbowl discussion. For students who have a hard time paying attention, it can be challenge on the outer circle. So the people who are sitting in the outer circle, they have to pay attention regularly, only because if someone is entering in the inner circle, they must have the solid reasons, and to have a solid reason, they must listen to each other's opinions very carefully, very critically, right? So for those who cannot listen, who cannot observe for a long time, then it may be a problem. And one more, I forget one advantage which is there in the fishbowl discussion, that the people who generally don't participate in normal kind of a group discussion, they will be likely to outperform here. Why? Because they will be under a scan of lot of students who are sitting and observing them in the outer circle, and they will be feared that there might be some person coming from the outer circle and may tap them, right? Then it just shows that that particular person was not capable, who has been tapped, right? So it helps people to help students to perform well, because it creates a bit pressure. Then the second con is making sure there is a balance in the time students are speaking, because this activity is for around 15 to 20 minutes. Then we have to manage time well, or we can increase the time limit. Then for students who have stage fright or difficulties speaking in front of others, so a person who is socially awkward, who's not having good confidence, then it is bit difficult for others, because once they have to face the group. Second is the fear that someone else will come and tap them, right? So they may feel bit embarrassed because of that. Then lastly is you want to keep your student deliberating and not debating, right? So there may be some chances when people will start debating, right? So they must understand the difference here. Now, but one pros of this kind of group discussion is if the group is going out of the track on some particular topic, so the other people who are sitting outside the inner circle, they can note it down, and they can enter into the group, and they can give some points, so that again the group comes on the track. They start discussing on the given topic only, because generally it happens when a group deviates from the topic, right? So this was all about fishbowl discussion, which plays a very important role. So again, I would like to highlight what was there. First thing, the idea is that there will be inner circle, then there will be outer circle. The inner circle will be the main core of the activity, where discussion will take place, and the outer circle will be consist of the students who will be only observing the inner circle, and they will be observing the opinions of the people sitting in the inner circle. After some time, after the discussion grows, develops, the trainer will allow the students of the outer circle to tap any one of the people in the inner circle and replace them, and for that they should have a solid reason why they are replacing them. This will help the people sitting in the inner circle to perform better, so that they don't get replaced, and the people who are coming into the inner circle, they are listening to the activity, they are listening to the group discussion very carefully, so they will come up with new points, right? So this was the main idea. Then I have told you the layout. This is the layout, and I told you about the pros, and I have told you about the cons of the. Okay, so this was all for the fishbowl discussion. I hope I was able to help you guys. Thank you. Have a good day.